Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Monday, the 24th of October, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. In that, I channel for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. But I also give mini reads for donations in there as well. So if you're interested in one of those, come along sometime. You can find the next show laying away on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. It's for donations for those mini reads. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them, so they're not always available. If it says it's all sold out, just check back a day or so later. I usually make some available each day. So, what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got the awakening, waking up to something new coming into your awareness. You're maybe aware of something that's going on within yourself or a pattern that you've had. Yesterday I was talking about speaking up for yourself, and so it never gets to the point of resentment. So a lot of people, especially people that are following me, can have had a recurring problem with resentment, and you might not have realized that it's you that's created that in the first place. It might feel like people have been putting on you or taking from you, all of that. What you might not have realized is that they weren't speaking up early enough in the first place of what your needs were, right? And so it's more of an empowerment kind of a thing. And so it could be something like that is coming to light today, and you're just realizing, it was me that was doing it all along. I wasn't a victim to this. It was just the patterns that I'd got. It could be awakening to something like that anyway, if it's got something to do with yesterday's. We've got the solitude card here as well. So I think it could be something in you, about you and in you and all of that, that's coming to light today. An aha kind of a day. Got a move here. Barnacles only grow on a dock ship. And it's a good thing, isn't it, to change, to grow and all of that. So, yeah, never been stagnant, constantly growing and changing. It's what we're here for after all. What's in the energies today? Tell us. We're having some kind of an aha about ourselves. It's what it feels like today. It's like receiving. I always had a problem with receiving, or so I thought. And I could tell it was me because I could see that other people were receiving. And I could also see that there were other people that weren't receiving too. So I knew it was me that was kind of creating it, but I did not know how I was creating it, because to me it seemed like, well, if they would just give to me, then I would receive, but no one's giving to me. The problem is everyone else, and it's not me. But I knew that that wasn't the truth, because I know that we have responsibility for everything. And so it took me quite some time to realize what it was that I was doing that was shutting out, letting people do stuff for me. I figured it out then. 7 of Cups. We've got some choices. You got some choices to make today. Okay, and there could be some confusion about that. 3 of Swords. Something that was breaking your heart. I think you're having an aha today that you can make different choices. Something that was breaking your heart. You realize you're not a victim to it. You realize that it was what you were doing. And it's just such a good thing to realize, because, we've got the power. We do have the power in our lives. And it's so frustrating when we've got a recurring issue that happens over and over again, and we can't figure out what it is that we're doing. That's the ultimate in frustrations to me. We also have Temperance, so you could be tempering yourself. There could be kind of an explosion of anger. You could be very frustrated today. I'm picking up on that. And the King of Pentacles, this is someone else's energy, someone that's very stable. It could be a boss, could be someone that looks after some kind of money. It could be someone that is that pays you. We'll find out when I get into the clarifiers. So, 7 of Cups, you've got some choices to make, and it feels to me like you'll be making different choices based on an aha that you have, some kind of an awareness that you have about yourself today. King of Wands. King of Wands is an energy of someone that gets out there and gets things done. They're very decisive, and they know what it is that they want, and they go and claim it. It's not someone that backs down or waits for something to come to them. They get out there and they take action. Now, the Kings to me as a reader is someone else. So this isn't your energy. This is someone else's energy. So you could have a choice to make about a boss or someone else that always advocates for themselves. Perhaps you always come in second place to this person, and it's time that you speak up. Perhaps you need to learn from their energy rather than always backing down to their energy. This could be the kind of an energy where you choose, instead of letting your boss just tell you how it is, you choose to stand up and ask for what it is that you want, the raise that you want, or something like that. It could be energy like that kind of today, but you're making different choices. I think probably that is someone else's energy, the King of Wands energy, but I think you could be wanting to step into that energy yourself today and advocate for yourself. What else? We've got divine timing, so it's perfect timing to do that. You could be learning empowerment at the moment and how to speak for yourself, speak up for yourself, kind of stuff. The Three of Swords, something has been breaking your heart here. It feels to me like you've been breaking your own heart. But when the answer was, by the way, to me receiving, I was just around the wrong people. I kept on choosing the wrong people to be around. I kept on choosing to be around the people that my heart went out to because I felt sorry for them, felt empathy for them. They're not the kind of people that weren't loving themselves already. And of course, those are the people that don't have the love to give. So I couldn't receive from them because I was around the wrong people. And as soon as I pulled back that energy from that, started to hang out with the right people, then it was easy to receive because they have plenty to offer. Three of Swords. Tell us why the Three of Swords is here. Just in case you're all wondering how it was that I managed to learn how to receive. The Sun, feeling very happy, and the Magician, manifesting happiness. Wow, okay, this is it. It's a turnaround. So that's what I was feeling. It's like, it's not the heartbreak today. It's the realization today of how you're breaking your own heart and how instead you can make different choices and manifest your happiness instead. It's just like advocating for that. It will seem so simple when you get it. It's like when I realized, oh, I can't. I'd been asking myself the wrong question. Is how can I receive from this person that's in front of me? How can I receive from this person? Instead of asking myself just how can I receive? Yeah, when I asked myself the big question of how can I receive, and it was like, it's the people. It's just the people. That's all it is. You can't go to a faucet and expect wine to come out of it. Unless you've got a real fancy house and you've got one of those. But, it's going to be water that comes out of it, right? You get what can come out of that thing, what it's got to give. So there's a change in perception today. It's an aha. You realize how you can manifest your happiness by, it feels like claiming what it is that you want and making different choices. Temperance. But it could make you really frustrated. Like, you could be frustrated with yourself or angry with yourself. I haven't got it wrong for so long. Or you could be angry with other people as well. Like, if it's about the receiving thing, it can be very frustrating when you realize you've been wasting time trying to help people that can never give back to you because they haven't even found self-love in themselves. Temperance. Why would we have temperance here? The Ace of Crystals, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. Okay. So you've been waiting for someone, the Emperor, someone to step up and take control of this, someone to do it for you, and they never did. Hey, they never gave you that offer. They couldn't do it for you. You had to do it for yourself, and that's where the frustration comes from. So you wanted someone to come and sort this out for you, and it never happened. So you wanted your boss to sort it out, or you wanted a partner to come in and sort it out. That kind of thing never happened. That's where the frustration lies. And so there's a little bit of resentment, a bit of anger going on there that someone couldn't deliver it on a plate, that you had to actually do it yourself. So yeah, having just to have to deal with that. And it can be like disappointments as well. It doesn't have to be anger or frustration. It could be disappointments with that you couldn't, that it just didn't happen for you. You had to do it yourself. Because there's part of us that feels worthy and feels like we deserve these things, and when it can feel quite burdensome, like I have to do it all myself, when we're weary already from having poured our energy into the wrong places and we haven't received back from that. Burdens is behind that. So you felt the burden of going to that faucet for wine when only it would ever give water. Yeah, this frustration that you didn't manage to get what it is that you wanted, and you're going to have to temper yourself, deal with those emotions kind of thing. Anyway, King of Pentacles, we've got something to do with money here. Someone that pays you, your boss, or it doesn't have to be your boss that pays you. It could be HR or whatever, but or accounting, you know. But this is someone that has some, it could be a bank manager, it could be your dad. It could be a partner, this. I'm getting a definite, someone that is responsible for money that has something to do with you. What is this about? Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Oh, you're getting some communication from them. Page of Wands. Could be very exciting. Ace of Swords. The truth comes out, but the sword is down here, which is kind of a contradiction. Usually with the Ace of Swords, the sword is up in the air, meaning the truth comes out. But something is being withheld in this Ace of Swords. I've never noticed that with the deck before. Something is being withheld. So you get some exciting information about money, but something is being withheld. So if you're offered a raise, there's more on the table. Ask for a bit more. More under the table kind of thing. Something is being withheld. So go for a better offer, I think. Anything to do with finances today, go for a better offer. Now, if you're considering a big purchase or something like that, ask for a discount. Like I said, if you're getting a raise, ask for more money. Ask for more today, because something is being withheld there. You could get more. The communication is good. It could get you excited. Usually you would just say yes, and take what you're given kind of thing, but go for more today. What's behind this is duality. Right, the duality. It's not that someone's trying to mess you around here. Everyone wants the best deal, right? And everyone presumes, or most people presume, that you're going to stand up for yourself. So do that. Stand up for yourself. We know this, right? We know this when we're going to sell something. There's an asking price, but then there's also a price in our head that we know that if they barter, that's the least that we'll take for it. We know that, right? And other people know that too. And so go for your best. Go for what's best for you. You be the one that gets the bargain today, or gets the better deal. What's going on in our love lives today? When you pass from this world, you'll take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So you could be making memories with somebody at the moment. Doing things differently, This could be about you and your partner kind of standing up for yourselves as well, and what it is that you want to. Step up and lead. Step up and lead the way. And you've also got breathe through the tension. So a bit of a tense day today. Wow, I'm hungry. What else? Fun. Having fun with a partner today. What else? Daydream. Having a daydreamy kind of a day. Or daydreaming of a partner for you singles out there as well. Having some fun daydreaming about what might happen. Who might come in. Someone could have caught your eye. You could be daydreaming about them. Having some fun with them. What else in our love lives today? A chicken cat. She's just off the screen there. Having a sleep. Self-worth. Raising your self-worth, knowing that you deserve more, going for more, asking for more, advocating for yourself, get that discount, ask for that discount, all of that kind of stuff. Got some cynicism with your love life today, so someone else could be cynical about you and what you've got. Other people who don't have a lot of self-worth could be, saying like, well, who are you to go for more? Like, haven't you got enough yet? That kind of thing. Got some naivety going on here as well. And I feel like you could be coming out of naivety. Feels like a lot of you are wising up at the moment and like realizing you got a lot of power in your life and you're actually allowed to go for what it is that you want. And no one else is going to do it for you. That's this, Emperor, Three of Wands, Ace of Crystals. You're always waiting for someone else to give you that offer, to take the lead. And, it's you that's got to do it. Well, what else is in the energies today? We have a funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yeah, and that's that temperance again, the frustration. It's like, why didn't I do this for myself ages ago? It's that frustration. Then you realize that you were banging your head against a wall for so long, you know. What else? A nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, you might not have been manifesting that until now. But you got bread here, period of prosperity and abundance is coming to you, especially if you're advocating for yourself now. Oh, yeah, it will. And an angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So you will be protected from harm. But the angels don't necessarily, get you that raise or whatever. You need to do that yourself. That's a lesson in empowerment, right? So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. But if you want me to pull one of these crystals out for a specific question that you've got, come along to a Psychic Cafe show sometime. I'll do that for you. I'll also pull cards out for clarity on why it's a yes, why it's a no. Can you use those in private readings as well? Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put your questions in there if you've got specific questions. You don't have to have specific questions. I will just channel it like I do. Different reading types as well. You can get general guidance, you get a love reading, you get your next 5 steps. If you're the kind of person that likes to follow steps and all of that. Procedural kind of stuff. And those are cards from yesterday. I'm not taking them. And full Celtic cross spread as well. I think that's it. 4 different types of readings. How best to deal with these energies today? Let's have some different cards. These cards, they just stick together, this deck. I love the deck. I love the artwork on it. But the cardstock, as nice as it is, it's velvety matte. And they just stick together. It's like rubbery. Anyway, how best to deal with these energies today? Let go of emotional attachments. You've been doing something a certain way. You're getting an aha today. You're realizing, you're having an awakening to it. You need to let go of that old way and just dive into the new way. Yeah, you're going to have repercussions today. I can feel it in the energies. It's going to be frustrating what you've done, the wasted energy that you've had, but get over that. Just be in the new way. Hierophant suggests doing things by the book, right? And so you're kind of rewriting your own book here. This feels like you need to move away from your old rule book, and that could be hard, because you might have been operating from a place like, but I'm the generous one, I'm the one that gives out, I'm the one that nurtures everyone else. And now you're realizing, I need to be advocating for myself. It's in a different rule book. And there's an emotional attachment. There was a reason that you were doing that. You were gaining something from it. And so a whole new rule book for yourself, says the Hierophant, to commit to. And 5 of Swords, there'll be chaos and conflict that comes from this as well as you transition. Because people have been used to you being the way that you are, and you have been used to you being the way you are as well. And so it's not just going to come naturally straight away, the new way. There's going to be contention. There's going to be you feeling guilty or bad about it or whatever. It's going to take a little bit of time to integrate it. So think of a yes or no answer question. Now pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. So in other words, with that, it's like, don't beat yourself up for not being able to turn this around like instantly. You won't be able to. It takes some time to learn this stuff. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. No, it's a ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. It really helps me out when you do that stuff. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I do 3 love pick a card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. If you want to watch that next, you're very welcome to. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.